What up, though? Today, I'm going to disassemble this shaman and polish the washers. And I just wanted to show it on camera so you guys can see how to do it if you didn't know how. It doesn't have very good action, so I'm going to try to remedy that. Actually, I'm not going to try. I'm going to remedy that using some 2500 sandpaper and make the action a lot better. I have done this before. It is fairly simple, pretty straightforward. That's a T10 pivot, by the way. Body screws are T8 on the shaman. It's pretty straightforward. You do have to be careful, or you can mess up the washers if you nick them or bend them. If you bend them, they're fucked. If you mess them up, other than that, it'll just make your action worse, and we do not want to do that, do we? Here is your PB washer, Phosphorus Bronze. I'll set that right here. You want to clean all your surfaces while you got it apart. I use this knife a lot. I love it. But the action is just straight up abysmal. And it's been like that since day one. So we're going to try to fix that. I'm going to take one of these microfiber cloths that come with just about every half decent knife, even some of the cheap ones. Clean it up pretty good. You want to have some oil on standby. And I forgot that I have to take both sides of this apart to get that other washer out. Sometimes this could be a little fucking tricky because these are captured pivots. So it has a little notch in it, so instead of being perfectly round, it has a little notch in it that captures it to keep it from being free spinning, which is awesome. Lots of very high-end knives don't even have that, believe it or not. And that's it's pretty weird in my opinion, but you know. Anyway, you definitely want to be careful doing this so you don't mess up your washers and then you got a fuck knife. And nobody likes a fuck knife. Somebody told me I probably shouldn't cuss so much on YouTube because YouTube doesn't care for it too much. I don't know how true that is. But, and of course this is not wanting to come out very easy, which is very common for Spyderco knives. They tend to be a pain in the butt to take apart, get back together, kind of like a Benchmade Griptilian. Whenever you have to take it all the way apart with the or any axis with the Omega springs, it's a pain in the ass. Anyway, you always want to have some type of little mat that has some notches in it to put your hardware, or something to put your hardware in so you don't lose it, because it sucks to lose your stuff, your hardware that you need. Alright, so after you clean your washers, and wipe them off really good, get all the grime and crap off of it. That's what they look like. Set it to the side there, get them both cleaned off really good. And then the trick is, whenever you are polishing these, you absolutely want to do it on a very flat surface. So I'm going to use this piece of wood here to do that. Like, I wouldn't be able to do it on this green mat. You want to keep it as flat as absolutely possible. So since this already has a little bit of a sheen to it, I'm going to use this side here. You want to gently lay your finger on it and just with very, very light pressure rub it around on the sandpaper. You want to be very careful not to overdo it. See that? Because if you take too much, it will ruin it. Alright, I'm going to pause this because I've pretty much showed you the hard part, and I'll come right back after I get it done, so this video isn't forever long. Alright, I figured I'd start this back while I'm reassembling it, tightening the screws. As far as I could tell, everything went pretty smooth. I did forget the stop pin, so I had to take it back apart, put it back in. That was stupid. A little bit of blade play there. Gotta tighten that up. Now it's too tight. Just tweaking it just a little bit, loosen it, and then re-tighten. There we go. Much better. Done and done, son. Anyway, that just it's an easy way to make your action on a knife with washers a little better. Do me a favor, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and for the love of God, like the video. It does not affect you in any way. And if you do like the video, you'll automatically be entered to win a heavily used set of channel locks. You guys have a fantastic evening, and I will see you tomorrow.